And the other question I'd like to ask Mr. Morgan is, how come a judge in the Crown Court and the Crown Prosecution Service are not interested in having information about police officers, perjury information or evidence that they're supplying the court with? Not interested? Twice I've been maliciously prosecuted now by the Crown Prosecution Service. The first was with the census form, and the legal aid solicitor that I was provided with and willing to claim incompatibility with the Human Rights Act, and arguing on my behalf that Parliament is just another government body. They got a name for it. What is it? Local authority or something like that. It's just, you know, it might be the top of the tree of government bodies, but that's all it is. Because we get to elect them in and elect them out, and that's all it is. An authority, a local authority, government authority, whatever they use to call it. But the solicitor wouldn't argue that point. And the second malicious prosecution, police officers perjuring evidence to the court, not interested. So the police officers still running around arresting people even though he perjures evidence. Not just him, but the person who typed up the transcript perjured evidence. But were they forced to by the superior officers, or did they just do it for a laugh? And the solicitor paid for by legal aid knew that it was perjured, but didn't ask questions at the trial, didn't inform the other geezer that he sent along in his place to ask questions about the transcript. That's pretty spooky too. But I should be happy that I was acquitted. I should be happy that I had to keep going to the probation service even though I put the appeal in. Wasted my time, wasted their time. The probation service, well aware of the fact that I live in substandard accommodation with harassment, never did anything to extricate me from the situation. Not real serious doing anything. Just another cash cow for their weekly wages or their monthly payments or whatever. And that's all people who have to go to the probation service are. Just cash cows for the criminal justice system. It's like the BBC. How many of the people who were sent to jail had legal aid? What cost has it been to prosecute all those people who couldn't afford a TV license? I wonder if it came anywhere near for those solicitors on legal aid, payments for their turning up at court to argue on their client's behalf. How much was their cost? More than the friggin' BBC license that those poor people couldn't afford to friggin' pay? I bet it was well over the cost of the license fee, Dave. And then there's the Crown Prosecution Service who probably stood up for the BBC and got these people sent to jail and their kids shoved in care. All for those professional elite to make a nice living out of, go on their nice holidays abroad, probably got properties abroad, you know, in their investment portfolios. We're mugs in this country, people, and it's about time we stop being it. It's about time you all started emailing the BBC Trust and saying, excuse me, we want TVs that block the BBC signal. And it's about time that they, you know, had subscriptions, and those who subscribe get the BBC, and those who don't subscribe don't get it. But we don't get any more harassing letters from these because we're not watching any TV. You know? Harassment. Flawed. Prosecutions, maybe? Copy paste the email, the video, send it to your assembly member, send it to your MP. Ask a bit of the questions about what was the cost of all these prosecutions to the country, and wouldn't it be a shit lot cheaper just to pay those licenses for those people, or to just let them on, not follow it up, make pretend that we, fine people and stuff, rather than go through all of that. All those legal aid solicitors did very nicely out of it, didn't they, Dave? They did lovely out of it. Yes, they did. Judge Ickenbottom, he's doing very lovely out of it. I wonder how many people he sent down for non-payment of the license fee, Dave. I wonder how many kids he put in care because of non-payment of the license fee, Dave. And when are they going to have a public inquiry about assembly members not responding to emails? Naughty, naughty, very, very naughty Sustainability Committee. Health Minister, Justice Minister. Naughty, naughty, very, very naughty. Thank you all.